Hey everyone, and welcome. Today we're going to talk about something that's, well, it's literally all around us, but we barely even see it anymore. I'm talking about plastic. And yeah, we all know it's a huge problem, it's choking our planet, but stick with me because it's not all doom and gloom. We've dug into it and found a really simple plan that, believe it or not, can make a huge difference.
Okay, so let's just start with a fact that nobody can argue with. Plastic is everywhere. Seriously, look around you right now. From our kitchens to our hospitals, we've basically built our entire modern world on this stuff. And that makes it pretty much impossible to avoid. I mean, just think about your day so far. I bet you've already used a plastic bottle, maybe grabbed a plastic bag. If you've got kids, you've definitely handled some plastic toys. It's just become this automatic habit for all of us, right? Something we do completely on autopilot, without a second thought. And this is the crazy part, the very thing that makes plastic so great, its strength, its durability, that's also its biggest flaw. I mean, this stuff is literally designed to last forever. So when we throw it away, well, there is no away. It just sticks around. So where does it all go? When we toss that plastic bottle or bag, well, it ends up everywhere it's not supposed to be. It's choking our oceans, it's polluting our lakes and rivers, it's scattered all through our forests and even our cities. It's kind of grim, but our planet is slowly getting buried under all this stuff. Okay, so what's the real cost for all this convenience? What's the hidden price tag on our throwaway lifestyle? Well, the impact is way more serious than you might think. Let's dive into some of the hidden dangers. And this is where the problem becomes just, absolutely heartbreaking. To really get what's at stake for wildlife, just picture this one really tragic scene for a second. Okay, so for a sea turtle that's just swimming around looking for lunch, a plastic bag floating in the water, it looks exactly like a jellyfish. It's such a simple mistake for them to make, but it's a fatal one. Our trash, our garbage, is literally becoming a death trap for wildlife. And listen, this isn't just about turtles, not by a long shot. So many different fish and sea animals are getting incredibly sick from eating our plastic trash. What's happening just beneath the surface of the water, where we can't see it, is a full-blown ecological crisis. But the problem doesn't just stop at the water's edge. It goes deeper. On land, all that plastic waste just sits there for years and years, slowly leaking nasty chemicals into the ground. It literally makes the soil sick, which means trees and other plants can't grow properly. It messes up the whole ecosystem, right from the ground up. And here's the kicker. This whole pollution cycle, it comes right back to us. These tiny little bits of plastic, microplastics, they're now showing up in our food, in our milk, even in honey. And when the water in our streams and rivers gets polluted, well, that can cause some really serious health problems for us too. So, I know this all sounds pretty grim, right? But it is not hopeless, not at all. The good news is that there's actually a really clear 3-step solution. There are simple things that we can all do to help. The problem feels huge, I get it, but the solution, it starts small. And honestly, the most powerful tool we have is so simple. It's a little plan that you've probably heard of a million times before, but its power is in just how straightforward it is. I'm talking about the 3 R's. Okay, let's break it down. Step 1 is reduce. This is the big one, the most important one. Just try to use less plastic in the first place. Step 2, reuse. That means using your water bottle over and over or bringing your own bags to the store. Simple stuff. And finally, step 3, recycle. If you do have to use plastic, just make sure it goes into the right recycling bin so it can get turned into something new. And you might think, what difference does one less bag make? But that's the whole point. It's all about teamwork. If we all just use one less bag, think about that. That's millions, even billions of bags not ending up in a landfill or the ocean. That's how we start to heal the earth. So what's the big takeaway here? It's that the power is actually in our hands. This isn't about a few people being perfect environmentalists. No way. It's about millions and millions of us just trying, doing our small part, even if it's imperfectly. That's where the real big change comes from. Seriously, if you remember one thing from this whole explainer, let it be this. Small actions can absolutely change the world. Don't ever think your choices don't matter. They do. Every little thing adds up, and when we all do them together, wow, that's how we change the world. I mean, that's the goal, right? That's what we're all fighting for.
A planet that's healthy, that's beautiful. A world where our oceans are blue and our forests are green. That's the future we can build together.
Hey, thanks so much for listening. I really appreciate you taking the time to dive into this with me. So I want to leave you with a question. Just one simple thing to think about. What's one plastic item in your life that you could live without? Just one. Think about it, because making that one small change, well, that could be the start of something really, really big.